Hey, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. Inside Scots Sports, new episode. That's me, a student athlete, interviewing other student athletes and faculty on campus. Let's get into today's episode. Welcome back to Inside Scots Sports, sponsored by Mid-Michigan Health, the exclusive healthcare sponsor of Alma College Athletics. Today we have Haven Westra, a member of the women's swimming and diving team. How are you doing, Haven?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So I do want to get started with what brought you to Alma College?
Yeah, so I had some family friends who were current student athletes here, and they kind of encouraged me to give it a shot. And when I came here and got to meet the coach and meet some of the faculty, I knew that this was a good place for me to be involved in a whole bunch of different activities.
That's great. Awesome. So then, I know this year's looked a lot different from your previous years. What's your favorite thing to do on campus now, given these circumstances?
Yeah, so we've had to be really creative, my team specifically, and we've done a lot of Zoom team bonding events. So we've played games and just had fun nights together, and I really enjoy doing that with my teammates.
Great. Yeah, plenty of Zoom calls, I know, all semester long. When did you first start participating in swimming and diving?
Yeah, so I was about 5 years old when I started. My brother was already on a swim team, and my dad was one of the coaches. So that kind of got my foot in the door. And then, yeah, I just kept going from there.
Great. So you'd say that your dad would kind of sparked your interest for it. You kind of followed in his footsteps a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. He definitely set the groundwork for me to want to pursue it.
So this is our Christmas edition episode. So what does the Christmas holiday mean to you?
For me, it means just getting to spend time with my family and take time away from all the stress and all the stuff we have to deal with, and really just getting time to celebrate the holiday.
That's awesome. What would you say your favorite tradition is from this year?
Probably just something super relaxed, like getting to spend time with my family and watching Christmas movies and baking and just doing stuff like that.
I love that. So you're very involved on campus. You're not only a 3-year captain on the women's swim and dive team, but you're also an Alpha Phi Omega, pre-PT club, and you're an RA. So how has this impressive resume helped you with your time management and making the most of your time here at Alma College?
Yeah, so time management has been huge, making sure that I don't get overwhelmed with all my activities. So it's been super important to prioritize my academics and my job as an RA, while still holding myself accountable to be there for my teammates. And I think being involved in all those things has really given me a whole experience at Alma, and I've got to meet a whole bunch of different people that I wouldn't have elsewhere.
I love that. So then, in being your physical therapy, explain your excitement. I know you're going to PT school this upcoming spring, so explain that.
Yeah, I was accepted to a program, so I'm really excited for that. My IPHS major kind of set me up perfectly. It was kind of stressful to apply and all that kind of stuff, so I'm really glad that that's over and I can just look forward to the future. I think Alma's definitely prepared me for that, so I'm excited.
I couldn't agree more with you, especially in this time period with the amount of stress with classes and everything. That's got to be a huge weight off your shoulders as well.
Yeah, it felt good to hit submit on the application.
I love that. So then you tell me you have some pets. So tell me a little bit more about your pet cat and Chihuahua. Right?
Yeah, so I have a Pomeranian Chihuahua. His name is Poncho. He's this big, he's black, and he's fluffy. And then we got a cat a few years ago, and so they like to mess around and play with each other. So we really like having them around at my house.
So you got them both about a year ago then?
We got my dog when I was in 7th grade, and then we got the cat a few years ago. But they're both the same size, so it's fun.
So they're both here on campus with you then? You get to have them in your room?
Oh no, I wish. They're both at home with my parents.
Oh,
that'd be fun though.
Oh, I know I would love that for sure. So then I do want to move into, if you had to pick one coach out of all of athletics to survive on an island with, who would it be and why?
I would have to go with my coach, Coach Nick. I feel like he'd be very resourceful and build stuff or do that. He's also very motivational and he gives a good pep talk. So I think if this was a longer term thing, I think he'd be able to motivate us to survive. Make
sure your mind's in the right place.
Yeah, he's big on mindset, so.
I like that. And now, if you could pick one hobby outside of your sport that you think your coach would do besides your sport, what would it be and why?
I think he would probably do something outdoorsy, like hiking or kayaking, something in that kind of realm.
Okay. If you had to listen to one Christmas song for the rest of your life, which one would it be and why?
I think it would be Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Michael Bublé. I think it's just a classic, it's a good Christmas mood, and I'd probably not go crazy if I was listening to that all the time.
Not a bad choice, I like that. So now we're gonna move into our speed round. So we'll see how many questions you can answer in a minute. So we'll get 1 minute on the clock. And let me get my sheet. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So, Christmas songs or Christmas movies?
Christmas movies.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Skiing or snowboarding?
I can't do either.
Favorite TV show?
New Girl.
Favorite present you've ever gotten?
Favorite present, probably my phone.
Do you snore?
Yes, I think so.
Who is the reindeer with the red nose?
Rudolph.
Favorite number?
15.
Coffee or hot chocolate?
Coffee.
Brownies or cookies?
Cookies.
Gloves or mittens?
Mittens.
Favorite breakfast food?
Bagels.
Hats or scarves?
Hats.
Favorite superhero?
Superman.
Favorite Christmas carol?
Joy to the World.
Favorite genre of music?
Country.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Sure.
Favorite midnight snack?
Popcorn.
Chocolate or caramel?
Caramel.
Favorite song?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm stumped. I don't know. Anything Zac Brown Band, probably.
Okay. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show, Haven.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching another episode of Inside Scots Sports. Make sure to check in next week and stay positive and test negative.